Hey folks, welcome to Horsemanship 101 again. A couple things came up in conversation recently that kind of spurred this one, and some of it had to do with other things I've talked about in the past, where you don't misunderstand the signs that horses give, because they don't always mean what you think they do, or what certain big name clinicians might tell you. Perfect example was that what came up in conversation was the licking and chewing thing. Apparently a clinician who shall remain nameless during one of his demos was trying to teach the people how they could get their horse to do that on cue by sticking their finger in the corner of the mouth or something silly like that. I don't remember exactly how, and I don't really care, because forcing the horse to fake certain behavior, fake relaxation, it's kind of like a depressed person going out and smiling even though they're, dying on the inside. It's stupid. Okay, so that was kind of the first thing I thought was absolutely ridiculous. Goes back to what I was saying before. Don't, what a horse says to you might not mean what you think it does. Just like humans, we have words and phrases that have multiple meanings depending on the context they're used in, and that's where you got to look at the big picture to get the context. The other thing that kind of came up in conversation was because this guy was claimed to be a natural horseman, practiced natural horsemanship. Somebody asked, "What is natural horsemanship?" And I want to talk a little bit about what I think natural horsemanship is, because I don't think there's anything natural about the horse-human relationship, and I've mentioned that before. What is natural horsemanship? It's a marketing gimmick. That's what it is. It's a marketing gimmick. It's just a buzz phrase to get people to jump on a bandwagon and buy products, buy training DVDs, buy special leads, ropes, halter sticks, whips, all kinds of crap that you really don't need, and outrageous prices at that. And there's nothing natural about it. So, what is natural horsemanship? It's just a gimmick. It's just a sales gimmick. That's all it is, nothing more. It's a marketing gimmick, because if you actually look at the guys that practice natural horsemanship, or claim to, there's as many different kinds. There's as much variation as there are days in the year. And so you just can't say that natural horsemanship is even a type of horsemanship, because there's so many people that use that phrase for the purpose of marketing, and yet they are all very, very different. And so when you hear the term, it actually means absolutely nothing at all. So don't ever get sucked into someone saying, "Oh, I practice natural horsemanship," or "I promote natural horsemanship," because it really means absolutely nothing at all. It's just a buzz phrase to get you to buy stuff, to sell their items, their skills, their DVDs, or whatever. The best guys are the ones that aren't selling you any crap. There's a few out there I can think of. I'm not going to name names, but there's a few guys out there that won't sell you a thing other than their training DVDs for a reasonable price. You're paying for their knowledge. That's all you're paying for. You're not buying into a program. You're not buying gimmicks, novelties, and things that, honest to God, don't really work. Horsemanship is knowledge. It's not about gimmicks. And you got to understand that. I like to keep things as natural as possible, as you can see by this pasture that the horses are in. But I don't, and I'd like to, sometimes I like to say I use natural horsemanship, but that term is so misused and so misunderstood, and yet it's got such a bad rap that I don't even like to use it. Somebody says, "What do you practice?" I do my own thing. I just take bits and pieces from 30, 40 other guys, put it all together, and make it my own. And even going from one horse to another, I got to change it up a little bit, because one size doesn't fit all. I've said that before, and it's true. So there you go. That's natural horsemanship. It doesn't exist. It's just a phrase used for marketing. Have a good day, folks.